Here's how I went from making $200,000 a year to being 20K in the hole. I decided to give up my corporate tech sales career to start my own business. And honestly, it's been much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. The reason why I gave up my cushy sales job is because, one, as working in sales, I was tired of making commission just for someone else to live on the profits. I truly wanted to not only make commission, but keep the earnings of whatever I was selling. And two, I was just so tired of working on someone else's schedule. I really wanted my own. I honestly think that it was my public education and going to college and a public university that caused me to choose a corporate career. One of the things that they do in college is constantly ask you, what job do you want when you graduate? What do you want to work in? But no one really asks, what do you actually want to do in terms of what do you want your lifestyle to look like? What are things that are important to you and your values? And if they had asked me those things, I probably would have never started a corporate career to begin with. I worked in corporate America for 3 or 4 years and was unfulfilled the entire time because it didn't align with the lifestyle that I really wanted for myself. And so you have to ask yourself those questions about what you're actually doing and what values matter most to you. Working in corporate America was so easy. I worked maybe like 30 hours a week, but was able to take home $200K in a year because I was able to master how to do the job, understand the corporate politics of how the company I worked at was. And in addition to that, it was easy. You just literally have to show up and check some boxes. And obviously that opened up free time for me to enjoy my life, to travel. However, in that time, I kind of wish I could go back and spend more time investing in what I wanted to do long term, what kind of business I wanted to build. Because now I went from a very stable, cushy salary to dropping all of it and, betting on myself. And the instability has been a little scary. I'm lucky I'm sitting on a good amount of savings, but I wish I knew how hard this was going to be. And I wish I spent more time researching exactly what I was going to do before I made the jump. However, I have zero regrets on what I'm doing. I know that the hard work I'm doing is going to pay off. It's just a matter of time, diligence, and effort for me to get the business to work. Proof of concept is there. But I will say one of the biggest differences of, working in corporate America versus starting your own business is the amount of discipline it takes for you to kind of get things done. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how much money you're making. It just matters how you feel. And I can speak to that true and true because even though I was making $200,000 a year, I knew I wasn't actually happy. And now that I'm 20K in the hole, I'm honestly as happy as I've ever been because I'm doing something that I'm actually kind of passionate about, something that fulfills me, something that challenges me rather than just chasing a paycheck. It's not discussed enough, and I think with this generation, we're doing a little bit better that you shouldn't measure your life by your actual amount of wealth. You should measure it by the lifestyle you live. And a lot of that is determined by what type of life you set up for yourself through your career. I'm a kid of immigrants. I don't have parents that have given me access to wealth or resources, so I had to figure it out on my own. And honestly, I am so grateful for that challenge because I'm able to kind of understand and learn what matters most to me and how I can, build a life for myself that I really want, rather than maybe inheriting something where, one, it's not something I want, or two, it comes easy. I think all hard work should come at a price, and I've been more fulfilled and been able to understand a little bit more of my work ethic and my integrity in this process. Anyways, on this channel, I'm going to be talking more about how I'm building my brand in public, but I will relate a lot to my corporate experience because that's what I know. I know how to sell basically anything from all the things that I sold in the past. Now it's just a matter of selling my own products and services, and how I'm going to go about doing that. Obviously, I went from a world of tech and corporate America to e-commerce and consumer packaged goods with personal care products. So it's a complete 180, but the challenge has been extremely invigorating. The times of people working for the same company their entire lives and then retiring is over. I even jumped, I never stayed at a job for more than 2 years because I would jump from here to here to try different things. And not only do I think switching jobs was something that is going to continue happening, but people are going to continue switching careers because as you evolve and get older in life, your interests are going to change. Sometimes in life, you may want the security of working for a corporate company, and great. Other times you may want to just go do your own thing and bet on yourself. That's great. And if you're someone who's itching to kind of make that jump, you should just do it because what's holding you back? Obviously easier said than done for me because I'm a single guy in my mid-20s. I don't have any liabilities and responsibilities of anyone depending on me. But I think everyone should at least once in their life take a bet on themselves. The numbers may not seem pretty of going from the security of about $200K a year to being 20K in the hole, but the growing in life is so much more rewarding. And I know this is going to pay off. It will.